Hi, in this video I want to introduce you to the remote work best practices. This is Luca, founder of Digital Coach, and I want to give you some suggestions on how to handle properly a remote working organization. First of all, remote work is more and more important since employees are asking for the opportunity to work remotely. And you also compete on the market labor for you to get the best workers, and sometimes you have to give them some benefits. Remote work at the end is a benefit because people can live wherever they want, and they can still have a job, a career, and obviously a salary for that. But once you want to go remotely and you want your team to work remotely, you have to consider some best practices, because otherwise remote work can even create many problems for you, your organization, your people, and all your staff. So here some of the best practices that you have to consider, and I tried all those best practices. Scaling up my company, my own company, that is Digital Coach. We are an international marketing and sales school. We have thousands of students, but we also have all our team working remotely. So we have been used to the remote work since 2013, just to give you an idea, and we developed some best practices to be effective in this kind of work environment. First of all, you have to implement a goals and reporting system. So that means that you have to give to everybody specific goals to be achieved, and you also need a reporting system to know if they reach their goals on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis, and on a daily basis for some kind of job positions. Second is communication. You need your communication to be fast between team members, among team members. Be very fast. You need it also to be very clear, even if they are working remotely. And you need also it to be very frequent. Otherwise, they get lost. And you lose productivity and coordination in all the activities that they have to manage. Then, what about action plans? Everybody has to plan his month, his week, and his day. And you have to train all your staff on how to plan effectively their day. So it might seem maybe simple, but what I understood in the last few years, the majority of people, they don't know how to plan their day. They confuse what is important with what is urgent, what is the result with what is just a task. So you have to help them to understand those kind of entities, and to separate them and to focus on the right things, the right moment, for the right amount of time. Then energy and motivation. Even if you work remotely and you are very far from your colleagues, you still have to feel their energy. You have to feel, the inspiration that comes from the heart of your company. Otherwise you get lost and you feel unmotivated and without energy to go on with what you had to do. So that's why once you work remotely, you have to share emotions on video calls. You have to have some moments of celebration during the video calls. And so you still have to recreate a human environment when people feel other people, when everybody feel a sense of alignment and a sense of belonging to something and to a bigger purpose than just they are, just themselves. Then another important aspect is the fact that you have to, how can I say, to train your family members to respect your remote work status. So what I mean, even if you are at home, they have to behave as if you were at work. Because at the end you are working, you are not at home, you are working. Even you are working from home, but you are working. So as long as they would not come to your office to disturb you for a thing that they want to tell you, and they would not come to your office to shout at you or to, can I say, comply with you for something, they have to have the same kind of behavior even if you are working from home, because you are still working. So that's why you need to separate, to separate your life from your work, even if you are in the same environment at home. So you need a separation. So if you want to improve your team productivity and your best practices as a remote work organization, especially if you are going 100% on a remote working model, you can ask us a free consultation where we can, teach and coach you and your team, not just on remote working best practices, but also on HR management in a remote work environment. Remote work environment, and part of the game is to manage remote work properly, but the other part of the game is based on people motivation, on recruitment, on appraisal, on management objective, on salary compensation, and so on. So there are many different things that you can do in order to improve your HR management procedure systems, and remote work is one of them. This is Luca Papa. You can ask a free consultation with us here in the contact form below, somewhere in a link. Okay, look for the link and ask us a free consultation. Bye bye.